a new potentially best commander in the Siege of Winterfell event, has been added, available from the wheel spins. Name, Sararer, or Saya for short. Sala's skill is a lot like Jaime's skill Kingslayer's Fury, however has a few changes. Firstly, the damage, rather than 1800% increase, will be 1200%, a large difference. Yes, while also having a less powerful crit damage attack being 150% unlike Jaime's 200%. But now, the real difference, Saya will heal up to 5 allies in a circular area, being 430 coefficient, and his chance to trigger critical damage is 60% rather than 30%. Comparing Saya's heal to the high solo healer, Annie, or the similar area of effect heal with Marg, Saya's takes the title of best healer, while this is only his sub-role as a commander. This without a doubt replaces Jaime in top lineups, maybe even commanders like Dany from some formations. A new combo is born when Saya, combined with Baelish and Arimadan, together create an overly powered Spearmen lineup. Generally speaking, cavalry tends to be the most popular troop type in Siege of Winterfell and other real-time strategy event games. Like All Out War, cavalry already had major counters, but now an even stronger force, which may be able to even combat nearly equal infantry lineups. But we are still yet to see the next all-out war for that. Skip ahead if you don't want to hear speculation. But from the skill's wording, nothing suggests only the greater critical chance takes effect or whether it can be stacked. It's doubtful if paired with Jaime the crit change will jump up to 90%. However, like we said, no greater effect takes priority. Imagine it like a dice roll. But now we have 2 dice, one which has to roll a number up to 6 out of 10 and the other up to 3 out of 10. 2 separate effects. If so, then how will the damage work if both rolled successful? It's debatable whether if you already acquire Say you wouldn't already have other premium options, but it is fun to wonder. Now, we will combine this with Baelish, who will have a 40% chance to launch an additional attack against the enemy, giving another chance to trigger critical damage against the enemy. Baelish already adds around 40% more overall damage to your lineup. However, including now the critical damage of 150%, which triggers 60% of the time. Now we gain an additional 12% of damage on top of this. Now, Arimadan will trigger a multi-attack up to 3 target within his range for 300% damage and a 30% chance for this to take effect after each attack. This also triggers off Baelish's additional attacks. Iron Maiden's attack has a large area range where he can attack, given it is trigger of attacks and will deal a large amount of damage, and as a major bonus does not have any specific troop synergy attached to his stats. He can work outside of the Spearmen lineups, however, for this. Explaining the new best Spearmen lineup, it is essential to include him. Perhaps he is the best real-time strategy commander. We mentioned before about Dany being a part of the best Spearmen lines, and with her skill Dracarys, it is hard to overlook, able to deal a large amount of damage in an area to multiple targets at once, while also recovering 200 rage cost for your next commander active skill. Usually she will be paired with Lila for her multi-proc active, although she really fits into any high-tier lineup. As an overall yes, Say is very strong for real-time strategy events, and we will likely also see more and more players be using this commander with their Spearmen lineups in the top end of games. Don't worry too much about seeing him in smaller kingdom matches or events, unless if they're big spenders and if he gets released in packs soon. Say isn't the first priority most will go for. However, let us see how good his awakening skill and gameplay is. Soon will be his full commander video.